10 years ago you guys met here. Tell us about how that all came to be. Like, how did you guys meet?
Things were a little bit different, but this was still here. This used to be the main warehouse, and David used to work
I
here.
used to work here. So I remember when Peter and Andre came and I was working here buying coffee from the farmers. And they told me, oh, there's two guys coming. They're from Canada. I know you're lived in Canada for a long time. And then you can talk to those guys. And I remember that I had surgery in my knee
Yeah,
and
you're still with Crouches.
I was with Crouches and I was walking all over the place. We went to see the warehouses. And I see the potential now. It's very nice to know that we still have this partnership, and along with the Barbosa, which is the company and the farmers that all work now, and we still develop something together. It's really nice.
Yeah, so it's we come a long way from basically just meeting them and becoming more in touch and becoming friends. And then partnership with David came to meet obviously the Barbosa family. Yeah, I think since we first got here, Andre and I had this in mind that to find the best coffees from Brazil, so that we can supply Canada and the North American market, the best from Brazil to where we live, right? So we deal with people we trust. We know where the coffee is coming from. We know how traceable the coffee is over here.
Why is that so important to you? And why was that so important to you and Andre at the start of all this, of Orange Brown?
Well, I think, well, number one, I was born and raised in Brazil. Obviously, you can tell by my accent, but I'm very proud Brazilian. I truly believe just in honesty, and I just dealing with the like something you believe, and dealing with people that we believe. We know what they're doing. We know the coffee is fantastic. We can communicate. We can exchange. Right. It's very important for us to listen to our clientele, and we try our best to listen and see things that are working, things that perhaps are not working. Talk to them, like the work that David does. It's so important. The work that the Barbosa family do. It's so important. And the work that the roasters do, and obviously our work, the whole chain is so important, and we want that communication to be fluid. For that to happen, it's got to start from origin, right? So without trusting that the product it's reliable, obviously the end result will fail. Our partners a lot of times are asking for something new, something different, some experiment. A lot of times we just reverse engineer, right? We ask them, what are you looking for? Because I mean, we got someone here that can really find that coffee, right? With our help, with the help from our clientele, we can go back and say, listen, is this possible? Our clientele is looking for this type of quality, this type of volume, in this time frame. Needs to be consistent for the year or perhaps for next year. Is it something we want to share exactly what they tell us?
Is there like one or two things that really stand out, from standing here 10 years ago to standing here today, that maybe you guys are most proud of in this partnership?
For us, the biggest motivations is the feedback from the clients. When you see they're liking the quality and they appreciate the quality and everything we're doing, that's what makes us wanting to do more, right? It's not just about like selling the coffee in Canada. It's just appreciating and help like everybody to consume high quality coffee, right?
What's the nicest thing is to see that that work is also translating in everywhere. See how this space is so focused on specialty coffee, so focused on ensuring that everything is traceable. It's rewarding, right? I remember the first time being at the warehouse. Obviously, it was already great, but you see little changes for the better every time you come. It's a place that I feel like you're heard, right? I feel like the people here, the farmers, they're friends to each other. They can see what's happening and make sure that the community is growing.
Yeah, that's right. Like clients like you, I like to call it like bridges. We make the quality and we have like someone who get the quality and send it to the right people who will appreciate it.